Hey everyone, it is Sunday and 4:30 a.m. I got up at 4 again, and of course I've had my liter of water, which has helped wake me up, and I'm going to be doing my long run today. The goal is to do between 20 to 24 kilometers. Um, of course, getting to 24 would be nice in preparation for the race as well. So I'm going to be meeting with my brother-in-law and possibly another buddy to make that happen today. So yeah, let's get going. Hopefully I can grab some footage of us on the run, having some fun. Great, so we are in the park. I literally just dropped this phone, hit me right in the nuts. A little blooper for you guys. Just waiting for my brother-in-law. It is still a little dark outside, so we'll be able to see the sunrise, which will be pretty cool. Yeah, and hopefully we'll get a clip later on into the run. The beginning of the run is always so much fun. There's unicorns. The conversation's great, but once you get into the later miles, that's when it gets ugly. People start fighting, fists start flying, things like that. So I'll try to get some of that on film, as that'll be the more entertaining part of the run, I'm sure. So we'll see you soon. The run is done and it's not even 8 a.m. And I've already invested over just under 2.5 hours into myself. I do apologize I wasn't able to get any footage due to technical issues, but I do have a few updates and lessons learned during this run. So we'll see you here shortly. Okay, so we're back at the headquarters here, and I am showered up, and I just finished stretching, and I'm feeling much better. That was definitely a tough run. I did the first 21K with my brother-in-law. He kicked butt. He's actually doing his second half marathon this year. His first one was last year, and I think he finished just over 2 hours, and he's for sure going to be under an hour and 50. He stayed very consistent with his training over the winter, and then of course he didn't lose anything that he had gained last year, and now he's continued to build on that. So it's super motivating for me to see that, and I know he's going to have a great race, pardon me. And if you're watching this, Dave, good job again on your long run today. Great. So just a few updates for today. I did a total of 25 kilometers. I was shooting for between 20 and 24. Surprisingly, didn't feel too bad when I got to the 20K mark, and I'm still super pumped that I was able to get to 25. It just worked out that way with the road I had taken, and I felt as if I could keep going, which means that I obviously retained some of the base fitness from the marathon training I did earlier this year, which is only going to help me hopefully reach my PR for this half marathon. As I said, I was running with my brother-in-law. We had a great run. He ran with me for the first 21K, and he kicked butt. We did have, I don't want to say a little bit of an incident, but the washroom I normally use at the university was closed because we were out quite early. So we were running, and the trail we take goes out near the Ring Road, which is a main freeway here in the city. And they're doing some bridge construction there. And they actually had a porta potty. And I figured since that project's being funded by, I believe, tax money, and I do pay taxes. And anyway, so I ended up using that, and that kind of saved the day. So shout out to them. And I did leave the porta potty in good condition. And then really the second thing is that I wanted to talk about is just the importance of running. And it's not just running, but it could be anything. I was out for about just under 2.5 hours today, and then of course I stretched for probably about 30 minutes. So just under a 3.5 hour time investment. But the time I took today was a direct benefit to myself I look at that as a 3-hour investment into my own health, into my well-being, and into my longevity as well. That's one of the benefits of this lifestyle is any time you put into it, it doesn't benefit anyone else but yourself. You probably could argue that maybe the mental health aspect, obviously if you have people around you, generally when you move your body, you exercise, you feel healthy, that's going to affect your happiness and your positivity and obviously how you treat others around you. But at the end of the day, it's benefiting no one else but yourself. So that's pretty much it for today. I greatly appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're finding value with these videos. I'm super excited to keep pushing. I do think it's going to be an incredible challenge trying to meet my goal, but the people I surround myself with, the Gilletta Pacers who I train with, all seem to think that I can do it, which is kind of keeping me going. So shout out to them. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I hope the weekend was well. And if you haven't gotten out yet, I hope this video encourages you to maybe go and move your body. And if you have, great work, and we'll see you soon. I'm hoping to have another video up maybe later on this week with me actually having some footage of some of my actual training. Thanks again.